Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Olimpiu Tuns, and today I will be your host here for a new live trading session. Today we'll maybe start by talking about the dollar index. As you already know, guys, the dollar index has ended maybe its corrective phase, and also we'll talk also about Bitcoin. Yeah, hello Daryl, the Giants. How are you guys? India in the house. How are you guys? Please, before we'll start this live trading session, please read the risk disclaimer. It is important for you to understand the risks, and yeah, because it is important to understand the risks when trading on the financial markets, on CFDs, on Forex, on cryptocurrencies, commodities, and one moment, we'll also wait for more members to join us. This is a public live trading session. We'll talk about our current trades maybe. Also, we'll take a look on all markets, trying to identify maybe new trading opportunities, and if we'll have something, well, maybe I will share my trading opinion with you guys. Hello Jason, Simon, Jaber, Tanya, Aline, how are you, man? So okay, I will close this window from here, and yeah, we'll start with the DXY, with the dollar index, because yeah, it is important for you to understand how maybe the dollar index will move, to maybe to understand how the dollar will react maybe in the short term. Okay, so as you can see here, the dollar index has registered a fresh new high here at 93.72, guys. It has increased as much as 93.72. It has registered only a false breakout here above the second warning line of the descending pitchfork. Also, it has failed here to stabilize above this former uptrend line. So these candles here have signaled that maybe the dollar index is overbought and it could drop a little. So it has dropped far below 93.43, also 93.19, and it has found support here on the first warning line of the former descending pitchfork. Right now it tries to increase, to come back higher in the short term, and right now it's traded below the daily R1, 93.04, and yeah, the immediate maybe resistance is here at 93.19, and also at the weekly pivot point. Maybe it could move maybe somehow sideways in the short term. The major resistance is here, represented by the second warning line here on the 4-hour in the short term. So only maybe something like sideways movement, consolidation, followed by a valid breakout above the warning line could signal a potential strong growth. And also, guys, it is very important, this level 93.43 is seen as a major resistance. So it has failed to stabilize above it. I want to see something like a consolidation here, a breakout above the warning line, the second warning line, before jumping above the 93.43 again. And personally, I believe that maybe something like a potential breakout here above the second warning line could signal a potential valid breakout also above 93.43 and the potential upside continuation. We'll have to wait, guys, and we'll have to keep an eye maybe on the DXY if maybe we'll want to catch great maybe opportunities on the US dollar. Okay, what's up, Peter? Hello from Tanzania. Hello, Aline. Fine, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you are fine, man. Simon, all good. on the gold and FTSE trades from this morning. Yeah, we'll take a look also on gold, on FTSE maybe, and also on euro versus the Japanese yen, even if my trading opinion in euro versus the Japanese yen was sent only for VIPs. And also, guys, I'm waiting for your questions, for your messages. If you want me to take a look on a specific market, that's why I am here. So let's take a look here on the economic calendar, and as you can see here, the durable good orders only 0.1 decline drop versus 0.3 expected, and the core durable good orders an important growth, 0.7% versus 0.5 expected. So yeah, better than expected US data, and that's why maybe the dollar index could maybe try to increase, but unfortunately here right now on the 4-hour chart, and as you can see here, we have here something like a resistance also at 93.08, and right now it has failed to stay above the daily R1 93.03. So we'll have to wait to see what will really happen, and I will place also here something like static support. So we may have something here like range movement, sideways movement between 93.08 92.80. So we'll have to wait, guys, because a new lower low dropping below 92.80, stabilizing also below the first warning line of the descending pitchfork, could signal a strong drop towards this former low, towards these former lows here, towards these support levels. So we'll have to wait, guys, to see what will really happen in the short term. Yeah, the British pound versus US dollar, I will take a look here. Yeah, we'll have to wait, guys, to see how maybe the dollar index will react maybe after these better than expected US data. Yeah. So British pound versus the US dollar. FX trading, Bitcoin following Elliott wave on the weekly. I will take a look also on Bitcoin because yeah, we had an important sell-off in the short term, and we'll take a look on Bitcoin to see if maybe the price of Bitcoin could still increase, or if the price of Bitcoin will develop an important maybe sell-off, drop, downside movement. So the British pound versus the US dollar, an important rebound after failing here to hit to reach the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Right now it has found resistance again at the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork. I will delete this one from here, and I will keep only this outside sliding parallel line. Right now it has increased a little, only to retest the weekly pivot point 1.37 psychological level. Actually, we'll have to wait how the price will react here, because if the British pound versus the US dollar will drop below is test, retest, now upper medium line retest, false breakouts here, could maybe signal a potential drop. But this scenario will take shape only if the dollar index will jump higher. Okay, so because staying above the weekly pivot point 1.37 psychological level, moving sideways, and maybe registering valid breakouts above the upper medium line, above the outside sliding parallel line, could maybe signal something like a potential growth after this maybe accumulation, consolidation here in the short term, maybe a new higher high here. If the price maybe will jump and stabilize above 1.3747, then it could signal that this it was only a consolidation, accumulation. This range could be seen as a potential continuation pattern before the pair will maybe jump higher. And personally, maybe I will delete this descending pitchfork, because I don't like it too much, and I will maybe try to draw another ascending pitchfork, selecting 3 points 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, so something like this. So 1, 2 and 3. The currency pair has retested the lower medial line of the descending pitchfork, of the ascending pitchfork, sorry. And right now this consolidation here, accumulation, right? I told you that if the pair stays above 1.37 psychological level, and if it maybe it could continue to move sideways to test, maybe to retest the lower medium line, or something like this, maybe like a consolidation followed by a valid breakout above 1.3747, a new higher high could signal a potential upside continuation in the short term in the British pound versus the US dollar. So right now in the short term, as long as maybe the pair stays above the pivot point, above the lower medium line, I will maybe look for buying opportunities here in the British pound versus the US dollar. And maybe when I'll have something, I will come back with a trading opinion for the VIPs, guys. So if you're not a VIP member, now Romel I will take a look on Bitcoin right after I will finish here talking about the British pound versus the US dollar. Thank you, Romel. So we'll take a look on Bitcoin because it seems that there are many of you. Okay, so let's take a look also on 1 hour because we have something like an important sideways movement here in the short term, and I've told you guys that maybe continuing to move sideways here and the breakout, a new higher high, an upside breakout could signal a potential upside continuation maybe. And guys, only in the short term, maybe on lower time frames, if the British pound versus the US dollar drops and stabilizes here below the weekly pivot point, below 1.37, also to stabilize below the daily support as 1.3697, to make a new lower low, to drop and close below 1.3693, then it will signal and confirm potential drop in the short term, right? So let's take a look on Bitcoin, guys, because something interesting happened here again on Bitcoin, guys. Unfortunately, the price of Bitcoin, and we'll also use the relative straight index, as you can see here, higher highs, lower highs on the RSI. So we have a bearish divergence here on the price of Bitcoin. So the price of Bitcoin failed here to stabilize above the 50,000 psychological level. Yeah, it has increased as much as 50,562.11, but right now it has dropped to pressure again to retest maybe the uptrend line. So this uptrend line is seen as critical, maybe dynamic support, because failing, guys, to stay above it, a valid breakdown below it, stabilization maybe below the weekly pivot point 47,689.21. Also, if it stabilizes right below the first warning line, then maybe the price of Bitcoin could register an important drop in the short term. But I've told you that for me, this bearish divergence, it is not enough for me to consider going short on Bitcoin right now. Okay, so that's why, as long as the price of Bitcoin stays above this uptrend line, maybe it will fail to stabilize below the weekly pivot point, below 47,695.93. could bring us maybe something here, but we'll have to wait, because right now in the short term the pressure is high. Okay, so maybe we'll have to wait for the price maybe to come back here above this immediate high, 48,619. Also to make something like a consolidation here, to maybe to stabilize above this broken warning line. So we'll have to wait, guys, in the short term for something, because I've told you that the pressure is high, and yeah, we can draw something like a descending pitchfork here. The price failed to approach to reach the medium line, and coming back, jumping, stabilizing above 48,619 could signal potential upside continuation, and maybe something like an important growth, strong growth, could invalidate maybe the bearish divergence, and yeah, we may have something like an upside continuation. One more moment, because I will take a look on your messages, guys. So Yuan, hi from Scotland. Hi, how are you, man? Hello, mate. Can you tell me more about euro versus Japanese yen, because I have a sell position. Thanks, Orlando. My name is Olympio. I'm not Orlando. Orlando was live yesterday, and maybe we'll yesterday it was live only for VIPs, I believe. So but yeah, I will take a look on euro versus the Japanese yen, even if I've sent a trading opinion on this pair today only for VIP members, for VIPs. So if you are not a VIP member, you can still maybe catch this trade if you want. If you want to copy this trade, of course. And you can become a VIP member by accessing the link posted right below this video for only £35 a month, and you can have access to all maybe our services here. Okay, so here in Bitcoin, I believe, one moment, TradeFX trading. One moment. So I'm hoping Bitcoin is following the Elliott wave pattern on weekly ABC up to, yeah, let's take a look on daily first of all, and I want to show you here my analysis on daily. So on daily, as you already know, guys, I've told you that its failure here to stabilize below the lower medium line of the descending pitchfork, and followed by this breakout here, upside breakout, could maybe signal an upside continuation, maybe even if the price of Bitcoin will maybe come back, I don't know, towards 40,000 psychological level, towards 40,904, towards this level 43,021. But yeah, if the price of Bitcoin will stay within this up channel, to stay above this immediate uptrend line, maybe a new higher high here could maybe really signal further upside continuation in the short term. Romel Del Rey, there is an ongoing VIP trade we have with Bitcoin. Can you discuss more about that? No, I cannot talk about an ongoing trade in Bitcoin, because I'm not personally, I'm not managing the crypto Telegram groups, so I'm not sending those signals for you. And also, maybe if you have something also in the swing trading group, yeah, this is not me. Orlando is managing that VIP swing VIP trading group. Okay, so personally, I'm showing you here only my opinion, my analysis on Bitcoin right now, and maybe if you have questions regarding maybe those positions, you can maybe email support or something, or you can comment into the YouTube channel, Crypto Signals channel as well. Okay, guys, so here on the daily, I told you that it was into a corrective phase, and technically it has found a strong support, strong demand here right below the 61.8 retracement level, false breakdowns. And also I've told you that using this trading tool, Andrew's pitchfork, for me, failing here to stabilize on the downside below the lower medium line, and it has signaled that we may have something like an upside breakout from this pitchfork, and maybe we'll have an upside continuation after taking out the upper medium line, maybe the first warning line. So we'll have to wait here for the price to see how the price will react here around the uptrend line before maybe. But I've told you right now the price of Bitcoin is still bullish, yeah. Despite the current temporary decline in the short term. And yeah, guys, we cannot exclude temporary declines, okay, after an important decline here after this amazing rally, swing higher, leg higher. But as long as it stays above this immediate uptrend line, the bias is bullish, and we could still maybe search for new long entries, for new buying opportunities. And I've told you that something like a new higher high here, something like breakout, bullish fly above 48,619 could maybe signal that the price of Bitcoin will increase. No, don't worry. Maybe Orlando will go live maybe tomorrow or on Friday, but maybe it will go live only for VIPs. Okay, so if you want to become a VIP member to have access to all our webinars, VIP webinars, market analyses, daily watch lists, and trading opinions, you can become a VIP member by accessing the link posted right below this video. And let's take a look here on Bitcoin also on 1 hour, because yeah, as long as it stays maybe below this immediate also downtrend line. Also, let's take a look here if we'll draw something like descending pitchfork. So personally, I'll wait maybe for something here like an upside breakout above this immediate downtrend line, above this immediate high, maybe before deciding maybe to go long again here in Bitcoin. So we have here something like an important area. Also, the price of Bitcoin is still bullish as long as it stays above this uptrend line. Please guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, that's why I am here. But I wanted to talk a little about the DXY, about the price of Bitcoin, because let's take a look also on Ethereum, and then I will continue with majors, with Forex pairs, with US equities, commodities. We'll take a look on gold as well. So please take a look here on Ethereum. So here we had something like bearish divergence as well, drop here, test, retest, and now the price of Ethereum has decreased a little in the short term, only because the price of gold has dropped. Right now, maybe it could come back to test, to retest maybe the weekly pivot point 3178.04. Here as well in Ethereum, the bias is still bullish as long as maybe the price stays above the 50% retracement level, above the weekly S1 30.15.22, above the medium line of the ascending pitchfork. So as long as it stays above the medium line, above all these immediate support levels, also above 29.15, 31, the bias is still bullish, and the price of Ethereum could jump higher anytime again. I will take a look one moment, because I will take a look on that position. So right now that position is still valid on the British pound versus the US dollar, guys. And also, as you already know, we also have a position in euro versus the British pound, which it runs in profit right now, and it's still valid. So yeah, and we also have, as I've told you guys, we also have 4 or actually 3 pending orders right now for the VIPs, for the VIP members. Okay, so we'll also take a look, guys, on the euro versus the Japanese yen. But first of all, I want to hide my setup. I want to hide my setup before talking about this pair, only because yeah, I've told you that I've sent my trading opinion in euro versus the Japanese yen only for VIP members. So that pending order is still valid. The price could hit my entry soon. So if you are not a VIP member and if you want to catch it, to catch that trade, if you want to, of course, to copy that trade, it's fine, and you will find it on the VIP Telegram group. Okay, so so I've told you right now, Critic Hash is lifetime offer with Eva Trade still on, or it is with it or no. Please email support. Please email support on this matter, and they will come back to you with an answer as soon as possible. So please email support regarding brokerage companies or I don't know, offers or something like this. Okay, because our colleagues will come back to you. Okay, US index, yeah, we'll take a look. Jorge Gonzalez on US equities. But first of all, I will take a look on euro versus the Japanese yen. I've told you earlier that I will maybe take a look on this one here. Okay, so euro versus the Japanese yen, guys. So right now it is still trapped maybe here in this down channel. And right now it tries to break out from this channel, from this pattern, and this pattern could represent maybe a reversal one if the price will make a valid breakout. So we'll have to wait, guys, for a valid breakout here in euro versus the Japanese yen. Also 129.14 is seen as a resistance. So yeah, we'll have to wait for confirmation before maybe taking action here on euro versus the Japanese yen. And as I've told you earlier, personally, I've sent my trading opinion for the VIP members here in euro versus the Japanese yen. I've sent my trading opinion today, and yeah, the price could maybe hit my entry level soon. And here technically I've selected 1, 2, and 3 points to draw an ascending pitchfork, hoping that I'll catch an upside movement. And you can see here that the price has increased a little, has decreased to retest the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork. It has registered only a false breakdown below it. It has increased temporary decline to retest the pivot point. Also here this candle, bullish candle, false breakdown, great separation below the weekly pivot point, below 128.59, also below the daily S1 128.63, signal that maybe we'll have an upside continuation here, but we'll have to wait here for confirmation, as I told you, because a false breakout here above this former high through the downtrend line could invalidate the bullish scenario and could send the price down. Yeah, that's why I sent my trading opinion for the VIP members only in the VIP Telegram group. Gold, let's take a look on gold, guys. One moment, and let's take a look on 1 hour. And also, guys, if you're not a VIP member, you can join us. You can join the VIP team. And here is our learn to trade VRP signals around 9.15, 9.33 up. And yeah, as I told you earlier, we had several pending orders for the VIPs, and also we have 2 running trades right now, and we'll continue to grow that that account for us, for Learn to Trade. And of course, if you want to maybe to copy our trades, our trading opinions, we are not sending trading recommendations or signals. We are trading. We are sending trading opinions, our opinions based on our analysis. And if you want to be a part of this, or if you want to copy our trades, you can do it. Okay. So the price of gold, unfortunately, right now it is in a temporary retreat correction in the short term. Both our trades right now in the VIPs, Euro versus the British Pound and the British Pound versus the US dollar, are in profit, guys. And we still have also 3 pending orders: Euro versus the Japanese yen, FTSE 100, and gold again, guys. Personally, I'm talking about gold here because even if we have something like pending order, Orlando's trading opinion, so this could still be only a temporary decline here, retreat correction. If the price of gold will fail maybe to stabilize here below the weekly R1 1794.24, coming back above it, stabilization, consolidation, maybe could signal potential growth, but we'll have to wait for something here. Only maybe here false breakdowns below 1792. The price of gold has increased to retest this level right now, only maybe because the price of or the dollar index has managed to rebound in the short term. Okay, so please, guys, if you have questions, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, I will take a look after talking here about gold. I will take a look on US equities, on US 100, US 30, US 500, maybe on DAX 30, on Euro versus the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, on majors, US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So I will be here, guys. If you have more questions, let's take a look here and let's try to maybe draw something like a descending pitchfork here. So I've drawn something like a descending pitchfork here. I will delete maybe all these drawings from here, also this former uptrend line. So here we have also a major support zone. Also here in the short term, the medium line of the descending pitchfork is seen as a potential dynamic support as the first target. Failing to reach it, to hit it, and continuing to move sideways could bring us a new upside movement. So when the price fails to reach the medium line of a descending pitchfork, it could move in the opposite direction. It could maybe come back towards the upper medium line, but we'll have to wait for confirmation here, because right now the pressure is high and the price of gold drops maybe like a rock. Right now it has failed to stabilize above the R1 or above the S2. So but also something like a false breakdown, great separation below the medium line could signal something like a potential black higher. Chris, can you analyze GBP versus the Australian dollar? Yeah, I will take a look on that pair as well. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for being here. And also, please guys, I'm waiting for you to like my video here live. Thank you, guys. So, whoa, what an aggressive sell-off right now in gold. Floor 10, please analyze UK 100. One moment, because maybe I will not talk about FTSE 100 here today live, only because Orlando sent his trading opinion in UK 100, in FTSE 100, and or actually, let me take a look. Is this free trading opinion as well? Let me take a look, because if it's free, yeah, it's free, but maybe I will still refuse to talk about UK 100, or if you want we can talk. Let's take a look on UK 100 actually. Okay, on FTSE 100, because right now the UK 100, FTSE 100 is located here around 71.40. It has jumped. One moment, because I want to take a look on 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart. It has managed to jump again above my upper medium line of an ascending pitchfork, sideways pitchfork here. It has decreased a little to retest it. It is also located below this former high, 71.52.3. So we'll have to wait to see what will really happen here in FTSE 100. Here I drawn a descending pitchfork 1, 2, and 3. It has failed to move towards the medium line of the descending pitchfork. It was into a maybe corrective phase here. Maybe I will delete, or maybe I will let it also, or let's delete this pitchfork also. Let's delete actually everything. Yeah, so let's start here with something. Let's try to draw an ascending pitchfork here on FTSE 100 right now. Okay, so very simple. I will hide my daily pivots, and here very important. Okay, so I will also draw here a Fibonacci retracement, something like this. Okay, so now we can talk about FTSE 100. Okay, so I've deleted everything on my chart here on FTSE 100, on UK 100, and right now I want to make an analysis from scratch, from zero. So Fibonacci retracement, UK 100 has registered only a false breakdown here below the 50% retracement level. Right now it's traded above the 23.6 retracement level, below 7152.3, below this immediate high, which is seen as a static resistance. Okay, and also is pressuring my medium line of the ascending pitchfork, which is seen as an obstacle, as a resistance here in the short term. So here is my medium line of the ascending pitchfork, and I really believe that an upside breakout, something like this, a new higher high, also stabilization above the medium line could signal a potential further growth. So we can talk about FTSE 100 actually, because this it was only also free trading opinion today in FTSE 100. Orlando sent his trading opinion in FTSE 100, but actually here technically you can see that the price has increased. It has stayed, despite this false breakout above the medium line, it has stayed around and near the medium line, and right now is pressuring the medium line again, and maybe I believe that maybe something like a new higher high. Valid breakout above this former high, stabilization, consolidation here above the medium line could signal a potential growth in FTSE 100. Floor 10, yeah. Today there is a trade signal for with target price at, it is not a trade signal, it's a trading opinion actually. If you want to copy that trading opinion, you can do it. If you don't want to copy that trading opinion, please don't, or you cannot afford to trade on FTSE 100 if you cannot afford the risk or something like this. Okay, Euro versus the US dollar. So Euro versus the important sell-off here today, only because I've told you that the dollar index has managed to increase in the short term. It has dropped it to retest the medium line of the descending pitchfork, but as long as it stays maybe above this former low 1.1727, above the medium line of the descending pitchfork, it could maybe still increase. Unfortunately, it has failed here to approach, to reach, to hit the medium line of the ascending pitchfork, signaling maybe something like an exhausted buyers in the short term. That's why maybe the pair has decreased a little, and it has decreased a little in the short term. It has dropped as much as 1.1727 today, only because I've told you that the dollar index has increased in the short term, yeah, from that warning line. Let's take a look again, DXY. And right now we don't have something really good in Euro versus the US dollar, so I will maybe move forward. Right now, yeah, the dollar index is bullish, and it continues to pressure 93.08, breaking above it, stabilizing above it, could signal a potential growth here. And I've told you that only maybe a new lower low dropping below 92.80 could signal an important drop, and could signal that maybe the euro versus the US dollar could increase. Yeah, so we have a strong negative correlation between the dollar index and euro versus the US dollar. When the dollar index increases, the pair drops, and when the dollar index drops, the pair increases, right? And also here we can identify something like a pattern, like sideways movement, range as well, and maybe escaping from this pattern could bring us something. So consolidation here, sideways movement, an upside breakout could signal upside continuation, and a potential downside breakout here could signal that the pair could maybe come back towards the lower medium line of the ascending pitchforks, towards 1.17 psychological level. But right now we don't have a good trading opportunity in euro versus the US dollar. So we talked about the British pound versus the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, guys. Whoa, what a nice breakout rally here in US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look also on the Nikkei, guys, on the Japanese stock index. Yeah, it's traded in the green right now, and a potential upside continuation here registered by the Nikkei, by the Japanese stock index, could signal Romario, gold stop loss hit. I will take a look, but don't worry, it was only a pending order in gold. The price of gold failed to reach the entry on the trading opinion. And don't worry guys, you will be updated on this on gold into the VIP Telegram group by Orlando. Gold, it was his trading opinion, so he will come back with an update on this pending position. Maybe he will delete its pending order in gold after the price. Maybe he will delete its pending order in gold after the price has reached the stop loss before reaching its entry. Okay. The euro versus the Japanese yen looks very good for the VIPs. This it was my trading opinion. I sent my trading opinion in euro versus the Japanese yen today for VIPs only. So let's come back. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. So everything here right now is only for educational purpose. Personally, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything here in my live trading webinar, it's only my opinion and are not trading signals, are not trading recommendations. Everything is only my opinion, guys, and it's very important for you to understand this. Okay, so US dollar versus the Japanese yen continues to move sideways here, and as you already know from my previous sessions, from my analysis, maybe I've told you that failing to approach to reach maybe the medium line of the descending pitchfork could bring maybe the price higher again towards the upper medium line. Okay. Okay. Aline, gold, same for me. It depends on broker. It opened it for me probably because of the spread. Yeah, unfortunately. One moment. Because I want to check something here. One moment. Okay, guys, so let's continue here. So it was trapped here. Okay, so I believe that you received the message on the VIP group about gold. So here US dollar versus the Japanese yen. It was trapped here within this pattern triangle. It has failed to retest maybe the downside line, the support. Right now, rally breakout, and I believe that maybe jumping, stabilizing above the 38.2 could signal further growth, and also potential growth above the upper medium line, and because the 38.2 is seen as an important static resistance here. Right now, it is also trapped between the 50% retracement level and 38.2. So an upside breakout, new higher highs here, maybe good signal, maybe a potential upside continuation in US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Please guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, that's why I am here. US dollar, Canadian dollar. An important sell-off, guys, here in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Right now we don't have something really good. We are at support. Actually here it has failed to hit, to reach the weekly support, static support 1.2573, guys. But right now it's risky to buy it because it could maybe drop deeper in the short term. So we'll have to wait maybe for something like a consolidation, accumulation here in the short term, maybe before deciding to go long in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So right now, personally, I don't have something here. Yeah, it could increase, but I don't want to go long in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar before maybe the price will move sideways. We'll make a consolidation, accumulation. No, Stefan. Bit late to delete gold stops after they hit stop loss. No, for us, gold wasn't triggered. Actually, for Orlando, because it was his trading opinion. So that's why he deleted his pending order in gold, only because the price didn't reach its entry. Yeah, that's why he deleted its pending order in gold, because the gold didn't reach its entry. Okay, okay, so US dollar versus the Swiss franc, guys. This pair continues to pressure here the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork, which is seen as dynamic resistance. Unfortunately, it has failed here to jump to make a valid breakout above the upper medium line, above the weekly pivot point, above 0.9158. So we'll still have to wait here for the price maybe to make an upside breakout, a valid breakout, before maybe taking action here in US dollar versus the Swiss franc. Or personally, I'm waiting here for something in US dollar versus the Swiss franc. This is only my opinion, this is not a trading signal. So personally, I'm waiting here for something, for a valid breakout, before maybe I will go long, because the price action has signaled here something like a potential upside pressure, bullish pressure, after its failure to approach to reach the medium line of the descending pitchfork, after its failure here to come back toward this former low. So as long as it stays here around the upper medium line, it could maybe increase. Daryl, let me set gold trigger by O'Hare, yeah. Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Rohit Kumar, I will take a look. So here personally I'm waiting for something, for confirmation, for maybe a valid breakout, maybe before catching something, before I don't know, getting a buying opportunity. And also, guys, I will come back with maybe my trading opinion here in US dollar versus the Swiss franc for the VIPs, for the VIP members into the VIP Telegram group. So if you want to become a VIP member, you can access the link posted right below this video. For only £35 a month, you can become a VIP member. And also, don't forget that we have a 30 days money back guarantee. Yeah, you can get out if you want, if you don't like our VIP services, maybe. Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. What a nice rally in Euro versus the Japanese yen right now. Actually, my position in Euro versus the Japanese yen was triggered So if you are a VIP, I will update you guys right now on my trade, my position. So in euro versus the Japanese yen was triggered for the VIPs because personally I've sent my trading opinion in euro versus the Japanese yen only for VIPs. Okay, so right now we have me and Orlando 3 opened trades: euro versus the British pound versus the US dollar, and right now euro versus the Japanese yen. Okay, and we still have that, or actually Orlando still have that pending order in FTSE 100. He sent his trading opinion both for VIPs and free members. Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Right now it tries to increase. I've told you that as long as maybe the FTSE, as long as maybe, sorry, the Nikkei, the Japanese stock index will continue to increase, then yeah, Daryl, euro versus the Japanese yen triggered. Euro CAD, please. Jason, I will take a look. Rohit Kumar, what are the rules of money refund? Please email support and they will help you guys. Because I'm not the one who manages these things, but you can email support and they will help you. Thank you guys. So Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look here. So breakout, drop here. One moment, because I want to maybe to draw a new downtrend line here. Personally, I don't have something really good right now in Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. That's why Daryl, Olympio, how do I differentiate between a trade signal and a trade opinion? Everything, or actually everything we send into the VIP Telegram group or for the free Telegram group are trading opinions. There are not trading signals. We don't send trading signals. We don't send trading recommendations. We send only trading opinions, our opinions based on our analysis. Okay, so if you want, of course, to copy a trade, if you want to open a trade, you can do it. If you don't want to follow maybe our trading opinions, it is fine, it is okay, right? So Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Something like this. An ascending pitchfork, breakout above the medium line, but here we have something like a static resistance, 87.13, maybe something like an upside breakout, consolidation, stabilization could signal a potential growth here in the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, but only maybe as long as the Japanese stock index, the Nikkei, will continue to increase, maybe in the short term. We'll see what will really happen, but personally I don't have something really good like a good trade setup or a trading opinion in the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen right now, only because yeah, it could drop anytime, could invalidate this breakout above the medium line, and it could drop. Okay, So we'll have to wait here, but right now I don't have something really good in the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. US 100, the Nasdaq, let's take a look. Upside continuation. Right now we don't have something really good. Maybe the R2 weekly resistance 15,400 and 18.8 could be seen as a potential static resistance. Maybe the price could slip lower. Maybe if the dollar will appreciate, if the dollar index will continue to increase. So the bias is still bullish in US 100 on the Nasdaq after false breakdown here from this pattern, from this range, signaled the potential upside breakout, upside continuation in the short term only, because the dollar index has the dollar index was into a corrective phase. Here as well, I've told you guys here, retest of the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork. I've told you that maybe the Dow Jones Industrial Average could increase from here as long as it stays above the lower medium line, and also after maybe a potential breakout here above this immediate downtrend line. Here as well, I don't have something. Maybe I'll wait for a temporary decline, retest here before jumping higher. Okay. US 500, S&P 500, it has reached fresh all-time highs, 4495.9, something like sideways movement here. The bias is still bullish, but I don't have something really good right now here because I don't want to buy it here around a fresh historical high. But yeah, after this impressive rally, something like a consolidation, accumulation is natural, is normal, and we'll see if the US 500 will continue to increase. Personally, I don't have something really good right now in this or on this US equity, on this USN index. New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, guys. We'll also talk about US oil, about gold again, maybe also about silver. New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. It has rallied here. It has failed to approach to reach this support zone area. It has failed to stabilize right below this downtrend line, and in the short term it could maybe still approach the medium line of the ascending pitchfork, also the weekly R1. Personally, I don't have something really good right now. Maybe I would have liked the price to drop a little, retest before jumping higher. We'll have to wait here. Rohit Kumar, the British pound versus the Japanese yen, please. Yeah, I will take a look on that pair as well. So here I don't have something really good right now, because I don't want to buy it here because the price could drop before jumping higher, something like this, or maybe the price could increase and drop. So I don't want to buy it here because it's too close to these targets, and also failing to approach them could signal potential drop before maybe the pair will jump higher. Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Very important here. It is almost, one moment, it is almost to approach, to reach, to hit the medium line of the descending pitchfork, guys, which is seen as a dynamic resistance. It has found resistance here around the 50% retracement level. So we cannot exclude a temporary decline here if maybe the dollar index will continue to increase after this important swing higher, leg higher. a temporary drop could bring us something, or here something like false breakouts. So for the price to jump above these immediate resistance levels, to close far below them, could signal maybe a potential sell-off, strong sell-off, but we'll still have to wait here because we have only a temporary sideways movement here in the short term. Okay, this could still be only a consolidation before jumping higher. Okay, and I want to update you guys on my trade in euro versus the Japanese yen. So my trade in euro versus the Japanese yen, I sent you guys, for the VIPs, my trading opinion. Sorry, one moment. Runs in profit already. Nice breakout there. Strong bullish momentum in euro versus the Japanese yen right now. Okay, the British pound versus the Japanese yen, right now it has failed here to stabilize right below the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork, but yeah, still the pressure still high despite this rebound growth in the short term. I want to take a look here on the 1 hour chart, okay, and I want to delete everything. Okay, so maybe here on the 1 hour chart, something like this, something like an inverse, maybe head and shoulders pattern. What do you say about this one, guys? Here I'm waiting for your opinions as well in the YouTube chat. So downtrend here, the price has jumped above this downtrend line. It has tested, retested, it has failed to stabilize below the weekly pivot point, 150.29. Right now it's pressuring this line, which could be seen, or which could represent the neckline of this maybe pattern. If you any course on trading, if yes, then duration, of course, completion. No, right now we don't have something like trading course, but yeah, we think that maybe in the future we may have something like this. I don't know, or maybe we'll see. We can maybe organize maybe, or to go live maybe with educational webinars showing you maybe how to trade or something like this, how to use trading, or maybe technical tools, indicators or something like this, or but I believe that you can learn a lot also from our live trading webinars, because as you can see here in the British pound versus the Japanese yen, I'm making my own here analysis from scratch right now. So on the 1 hour chart, I told you we had something like an important drop here. I will clone also this one here, and I will maybe place it here. So something like a down channel breakout right now, something like a consolidation, and I've told you guys also that here we may have something like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, a reversal pattern. So here is one shoulder, sorry, here is the head, and maybe here we have shoulder, and here another one. And right now the price, the pair, the British pound versus the Japanese yen, is pressuring this potential neckline, guys. Also, maybe we'll have to wait for something. One moment, because I will take a look again on your messages. Where to trade on crypto? Rohit Kumar, do you actually where to trade on crypto? I believe that you want maybe a brokerage company. Please email support, or how to take a lot size about taking risk of I don't understand actually your question there. Please you can type it again. So let's continue here with the British pound versus the Japanese yen. So right now it's pressuring this potential neckline, okay? This could be a reversal pattern here on the 1 hour, but here 151.01 is seen as static resistance as well. Yeah, so maybe we'll have to wait for something, maybe for a retest here. Test retest of this maybe broken neckline before it will maybe also jump here, stabilization before jumping higher, or something like this. Maybe test retest here, a new higher high could signal a potential growth, but we'll have to wait here for something. Right now we have a lot of scenarios here, and personally I'll wait for confirmation, because yeah, this could be, guys, a potential reversal pattern here in the short term on British pound versus the Japanese yen. And yeah, maybe I will place a trade for myself on this pair, on the British pound versus the Japanese yen. And here live, this is not trading opinion, sorry, this is not a trading opinion right now, this is not a trading signal, it is only my analysis right now. And if I have confirmation, I will come back for VIPs, for the VIPs members, with my trading opinion on the British pound versus the Japanese yen. And of course, if the VIP members will want to copy my trade, to follow my trade here on the British pound versus the Japanese yen, yeah, you can do it. Okay, so right now I want to see how the price reacts here around the neckline, around 151.01, only because we also have this upper medium line of the descending pitchfork. And yeah, I want to see how the pair will react before maybe deciding to go long here, because I want confirmation. Because please take a look here, we also have something like so we have here 151.16 former low, current resistance, static resistance, and also 151.40, the R1, the weekly resistance, the upper medium line. All these are potential resistance levels. At time of trading, how to select lot size. So you should use a lot size calculator. You can find one, I believe, on the internet. Position size calculator or something like this. So or Forex size calculator, which will help you to, or maybe there are brokerage companies who will offer you something like this in their platforms. And these size calculators, Forex calculators, risk size calculators, or something like this. I don't know. Lot size calculator will help you to identify the lot size for you, for your account, for your risk. If you want to risk 1%, 2%, 0.8%, I don't know. This will help you to identify your lot size. Okay, let's continue. US oil. I've told you guys in my in yesterday's video analysis, I've told you that I'm looking for longs here in US oil, and as you can see here, I believe I've talked about this maybe level 68.12. And personally and technically, the price is failure here to maybe to approach to reach the medium line. The price is failure to come back towards the upside 50% Fibonacci line. The price is failure also maybe to stay within the descending pitchfork body, signaled that the price of US oil could develop an important upside movement. It has also escaped from this potential falling wedge pattern, breakout above all these levels through this resistance area, former support zone. And right now I've told you that in the short term, personally, I'm waiting for something, for a temporary decline, test retest, maybe test retest of the broken downtrend line, 150% Fibonacci line, or 61.8, 65, 62, 66, 58, maybe before jumping higher. So personally, I'm waiting here for something in the short term. Consolidation, accumulation, something like a flag, a pattern, or something like this, a continuation pattern, something like a triangle here before it will jump higher. So because after this candle here, false breakout above 68.12, 68 psychological level has signaled that the price of US oil could decrease a little in the short term. Okay, so as I've told you earlier, yesterday, sorry, in my video analysis, I told you guys that personally I'm looking for new long entries after maybe a temporary decline. Let's take a look on Bitcoin through FX trading. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Yeah, it has bounced back, but as you already know, or something like this, yeah, something like consolidation here could signal a potential breakout above this immediate high, above this downtrend line. Okay, so yeah, it's failure maybe here to stabilize below the weekly pivot point, below 47,694. Something like sideways movement could maybe bring us something like a valid breakout and an upside continuation. But for me, it's too soon to go long here on Bitcoin right now. If you are, or if you are not already maybe long or something like this, for me it's not okay to go long here as long as it stays below these levels, below this downtrend line, even if the price was rejected by the uptrend line. Okay, please guys, if you have more questions, that's why I am here. That's why I am here right now for you guys. I'm waiting also for questions. We are here, or actually I'm live here for more than 1 hour and 24 minutes, I believe. TrueFX Trading. Are you a brokerage company or something? It's only a question. Thanks. My opinion here on Bitcoin, I've told you that maybe I'm waiting for something like an upside breakout, like a new higher high here, and also for a breakout here above this immediate downtrend line, only because only something like an upside breakout, valid breakout above this downtrend line could invalidate maybe something like a potential deeper drop. Okay, because as long as it stays below this former low, below this immediate high, below the downtrend line, we cannot exclude a new sell-off, a drop. And guys, very important here, a new lower low, drop, valid breakdown here below the uptrend line, a new lower low here could really signal an important sell-off on Bitcoin. Okay, and you should know that when the price of Bitcoin drops, the other major altcoins, the major altcoins or the other major cryptocurrencies could drop as well. Maybe this is not a perfect correlation, but yeah, when the price of Bitcoin drops, maybe Ethereum will drop, Dogecoin will drop, Ripple will drop, Litecoin will drop, I don't know, Bitcoin Cash could drop or something like this. Okay, so it is important, and when the price of Bitcoin increases, the altcoins could increase as well. Yeah, so I'm waiting for something here, because unfortunately it has also dropped. The price of Bitcoin has dropped below these former highs, support levels. So I'm waiting for something here. I've told you, a new lower low, drop, stabilization below 47,100 could signal something like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, if you don't have more questions, I will also take a look on silver at the end of this webinar, maybe. But if you have more questions, I'm here, guys. So here, down channel, something like also something like an extended range on the 1 hour, maybe. So I've told you guys that only something like maybe a new higher high here, maybe if the price of silver will jump and stabilize above the medium run of the ascending pitchfork, could signal a potential growth, strong growth. Daryl, thank you, Olympia, appreciate your good work. Yeah, Daryl, thank you as well. Please like my video here if you like my work here, my analysis, and yeah, if you are also a VIP member, maybe if you followed my trading opinion on euro versus the Japanese yen, yeah, okay. And here on silver, guys, unfortunately it has failed here to stabilize above the medium line of the ascending pitchfork here on 1 hour, okay, on the short term, because here we talk only on the short term, because we have this range, this sideways movement. Okay, it has failed here to stabilize above this immediate downtrend line, above the medium line. Okay, it has retested here, only false breakout here through this confluence area, so retest of this confluence area, and right now the price of silver drops. Okay, so we cannot exclude if it stabilizes below the R1, we cannot exclude a temporary maybe drop, potential drop towards maybe this confluence area, towards the pivot point, towards the lower medium line, back towards the ranges support, towards this line here. But we'll have to wait. Right now, personally, I will stay away here, even if the price of silver will drop, because I don't have something really good. Also, it's risky maybe to sell it here because we have this support zone, support line. It could move sideways here before jumping higher. So personally, I would have liked here to see something like this here after this breakout, consolidation, maybe a new lower, new higher high before the price would have resumed its growth. But right now, I'm waiting for something, I don't know, for sideways movement, temporary decline before maybe the price of silver will jump higher. Right now, it drops only because also I will take a look. Dollar index, it tries to increase, but it has failed to increase only because the price of gold drops right now. Okay, so we have a sell-off on gold. That's why the price of silver drops as well. So I'll wait for something here in silver, and I will come back maybe for the VIPs with trading opinions, trading opinion in silver maybe. EuroCAD. Thank you, Jason. EuroCAD, an important and strong sell-off. It has, after failing, guys, to stabilize here above this upper medium line of the ascending pitchfork, it has found support here around the S1, 1.40 and 01. In the short term, we cannot exclude maybe a temporary sideways movement, consolidation, potential rebound, come back towards the medium line, but this is only my opinion. It is not a trading idea, signal, recommendation. This is only my analysis, my opinion in euro versus the Canadian dollar. Let's take a look, something like this. So personally, I will not sell this pair here, only because after this amazing sell-off, it's too late. Here we have important immediate resistance levels. Personally, I want to see how the pair will react in the short term after maybe making something like a sideways movement, because right now I don't have something really good in euro versus the Canadian dollar. And maybe I will take a look. We talked about, I believe, euro versus the Australian dollar or something like this. I don't know, or because personally I don't like the price action. Please take a look here now. So I don't have something here in this pair. We talked about, yeah, sorry about this one. No, I will hide it, because right now we don't have something really good, or I don't have something really good in euro versus the Australian dollar. I've placed it only something like a trade setup, but yeah. So we talked about, someone asked me about euro versus the Australian dollar in my previous session, I believe, and I've told you here that after this false breakout above 1.6419, and also I've told you that failing to come back to stabilize above the upper medium line to make a new higher high could signal a potential downside movement, downside momentum. Yeah, so I've told you. Let's take a look on 1 hour, because I can explain it better. Okay, so I believe that we were here after this false breakout drop, and I've drawn an ascending, actually an uptrend line here. I've told you that mapping something like a new false breakout above the upper medium line, above 1.6419, something like a reversal pattern here, or breaking below this immediate uptrend line could signal a potential drop. So please, you can see here that I was right about this one here, only because the euro versus the Australian dollar, it has reached 1.6419 static resistance, historical resistance. Here drop, retest, false breakout with great separation, breakdown, new lower low here. I've told you here also that's new lower low, drop below 1.6336.